Just talking about houses and the way you get a loan off a bank or mortgage, and just an idea. I haven't got any graphs or anything, but just picture, say, your next door neighbour's house, and say it's 1980s. In Ireland, the economy was very bad, so a lot of people lost their jobs that would have had mortgages. So say they bought the house for 100,000. They lost their job. The bank repossesses it, but the bank doesn't care about the blocks, the bricks, and like that. They care about what that person signed. So the bank will sell that off for say 60,000 or 50,000, but they're not at a loss because that person's still on the hook that originally bought that house in the 80s. Say somebody else moves into that house, gets a mortgage, and they're flying along nice, say, until the 2008 crash, and they lose their job. That house is now repossessed, and the bank will sell that off, say they bought it for say 350, say 400,000. The bank that will let that off at a knockdown rate, probably 250 or something like that. But they won't be at a loss again, because the person that signed that mortgage, they have to make up the rest minus the difference they paid, the same as the first person. So now we have two people paying for the house that aren't in it, and then say in 2008, around that time, someone else moves into that house and gets a mortgage, and say they're in it until the pandemic hit and they lost their job. The bank will do the same again. If they paid 400,000 for that house, the bank will let it off for about say 300,000, but they don't care. The original person has to pay back what they signed for, so they have to pay back the mortgage of 400,000. If the bank lets it off at a lower cost, they don't mind, because they're going to make the money off the person anyway. So basically what I'm saying is, you could be looking around at houses all around you today where there could be one person living in it. There could be 3 or 4 people actually still paying what they owe on that house. And I think that's ridiculous, and that's one of the major problems with banking, the way the banking system is.